There is a question that I've always been asked so many times on this channel, and people ask me, what can they do to heal? How should they start this healing journey? First of all, ladies and gentlemen, the healing journey is a very lengthy process, okay? Very, very lengthy. I do not say that to scare you, but I say that to prepare you, okay? It's going to be a very long journey to heal. But first of all, also it's important to understand that if you do not start, okay, I'm basically going to focus on the starting part of the healing journey. Although there is so many ways, other things that I've already talked about as well, even sometimes with my clients. There is a beginning point of healing. If you do not take that decision, people, my dear empaths, I don't want to be the one to lie to you. I do not want to come here and feed you with lies because I need some kind of validation. But I will tell you the truth the way it is, that you are going to most likely stay in that place where you are for a very long period of time, okay? Now let us focus on the place where you are. The reason why you're asking that question, how do you start healing? It already shows us that you are not happy with the place that you are, okay? Can I repeat this for you, for clarity? The reason why you're finding ways to heal and you want to start this journey of healing is because you are not comfortable and you're not happy with the place that you are. Now let us put more attention to that place that you are. What is the place that you are? What does the place look like? Who are the people around you? Are you still living with toxic people? Are you still with toxic parents? Are you still in that toxic entanglement with a narcissist? What are they telling you? What are they telling you on a regular basis? What are they telling you every day? Are they telling you things that are uplifting you and building you to evolve? Or are they constantly beating down your self-esteem and putting down your ideas? Are they telling you to sit down and not get up? Are they telling you to walk instead of running? Are they telling you things that are causing you pain? Are they telling you things that are helping you move to the next level? Or are you there simply with them just satisfying their needs? For the benefit of, for their own benefit? Are you just there to satisfy their wants and their needs? And if you're doing that, are you satisfied in the process? Or whatever it is going on there, it is just for them, not for you? Chosen one, sometimes you have to learn to stand on your feet, okay? This is something that I've learned the hard way. I've really learned the hard way. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not have any idea what kind of decision I had to take to release people out of my life. There is times when you are going to have to tell people to get the F out of your life, okay? I know there's going to be very difficult. Sometimes they are going to fight around with you. They are going to call you different kinds of names. They'll try to attack you, maybe sometimes physically, maybe sometimes spiritually. But ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in life when it's time for you to make a serious decision, okay? And a lot of you times I get it. You may say that, okay, maybe you haven't yet gotten the required resources to move or whatever it is. So you're trying to, you see, there is something what they call codependency. If you're a person who has got that kind of syndrome, codependency syndrome, you kind of find an excuse, okay? And the excuse doesn't always have to be that you don't have anywhere to go. And sometimes it may not necessarily mean that you don't have the money. Because I even know people who have got the money but they are still trapped with those people because they are still finding an excuse every single day, hoping that, oh, maybe tomorrow the people are going to change, or they're waiting for their fathers to change, they're waiting for their mothers to change. Maybe they're hoping that, oh, maybe I'm going to gather a certain amount of money that I can move. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still thinking about you don't have money to move, I have told you, ladies and gentlemen, when I was leaving the narcissist, I left with 2 suitcases. I did not have any money in my bank account. The things which I'm telling you, nobody told me these things in the beginning. So I had to figure out these things by myself. So in other words, I'm giving you these hints and these ideas for free, okay? I left my house very comfortable, you know, everything was in place, very comfortable, but I knew that I was not happy, okay? I knew that I wasn't happy, and I really had to do something about it. Nobody helped me. I did not sit down with a therapist. I did not seek any help. The only thing I did, I remember, was one phone call. I called a friend of mine, and I pleaded with that friend, if you can take me in, even just for a couple of weeks, so that I can use this time to figure out myself, okay, and get myself back together. You cannot tell me in the entire universe there is nobody you can call. You cannot tell me there is nobody can even house you even for 2-3 days. There is so many people of you. You have got organizations in your countries. There is government organizations, agencies. There is NGOs. There is so many organizations. There is numbers you can call, and those people can house you for a certain period of time. So if you're the person who is waiting for the big money to come in because you want to get this house here somewhere, you want to get that flat, or you want to move to this direction, and you're thinking that you're supposed to move from comfort to comfort, that is where you're getting it wrong, and that is where you're getting stuck in this cycle. You're supposed to know that sometimes you are supposed to move from comfort to uncomfort before you finally get back to comfortable. Can I repeat this for you one more time? Learn the art of moving from comfort to uncomfortable, and eventually you're going to be able to move to the comfort, okay? The many people who have survived narcissistic abuse, there is so many people. If you go to these domestic shelters, you'll find a lot of people who have been abused, women and their children and whatever, families. They are being housed temporarily, okay? They are being coached, they are being counseled, and they are being helped to get themselves back together. And of course, at some point in time, those people, they're able to move from that direction now, and they can always go and start their own lives somewhere else. So if you're a person who doesn't know and has not yet learned the art of letting the people go, okay? Chosen ones, I'll keep on saying this again and again. Maybe one day it will start ringing a bell in your ears. You have got to learn the art. Fortunately, I'm here teaching you these things, okay? For the most of us who have done it, nobody taught us these things. I'm teaching you these things for free. You have got to learn the art. You have got to learn the art, chosen ones, of letting toxic people go. There's a way. I've done so many videos about ways of how you can leave the narcissist. I've done so many videos, and I don't know why sometimes I keep on getting these comments. Oh, how can I leave the narcissist? How can I leave the narcissist? I've done so many videos. I think I have about 2 or 3 videos, ladies and gentlemen, of the necessary steps you can take to leave a narcissist. So if you're the person that is still sitting in that toxicity, there can be a very big chance, although not necessarily, quote me right, not necessarily, there can also be a very big chance that you are the problem. So, you recognizing that you're in a toxic situation, you also have to take responsibility to get out of that situation. We give you the guidance, but you're the one who is supposed to make the moves, okay? Because we are not there in your house to help you pack a couple of bags, help you to call a few friends, help you to call a couple of agencies, I don't know, domestic shelters or things like that. We're not there. But we'll give you the guidance of what things you can do, because we have done it. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can do it, you can do it. Do not rely on the excuses of finances, although it's a very big factor in moving away from toxic situations. Yes, that's a very big factor, I understand. If that is a very big factor, then now why don't you think about getting yourself into employment? Why don't you think about going to get a job, even if it's a temporary job for a couple of days a week? Why don't you think about go out there and getting yourself some work, some job? You have got the job. Why don't you now start thinking about getting some money on the sides? A certain percentage of that money on the sides. Within 6 months or within 5 months, you're going to be out of there. If your situation is very urgent, like for example, my situation, it was very, very urgent, okay? So there was this new supply. The new supply thought I was taking up a lot of space. And the narcissist had to find every way to get me out of that vicinity, ASAP. So for me, I was looking at an emergency situation. I had to leave. I picked up my 2 bags. I did not have any money. I called a friend, and I was out of there. I have never gotten back there until this moment. We are talking about 3+ years ago. You know, sometimes, chosen ones, you have got to start to be creative, okay? Try to be creative. I know that maybe not everybody has yet tapped into those creative abilities and whatever. But you have got to start to think a little bit deeper and dig a little bit deeper, because all the answers that you're looking for you to start your healing journey, every answer that you're looking for is inside of you. And you see, sometimes you're asking God, you're praying, and you're praying night, then you're praying the day, then you read the Bible, and they all help me God and help me God. But ladies and gentlemen, you can pray forever. I do not say there's anything wrong with praying. You can always pray, because we all pray in our own ways. But the more you pray and you're not doing anything in your situation, is the more the situation is going to keep on repeating, until you're finally able to understand that it's time for you to make a decision, a conscious one, to get away. Ladies and gentlemen, your healing, it will not start when you are still engaged with toxic people. The healing is going to be a lot of work for you when you're still around people that are beating you down, people that are killing your self-esteem, people that are stealing from you, people that are using your resources, people that are sucking your energy. The healing is not going to start. The only healing you're going to start experiencing, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Back in the days when I left the narcissist, I think it was about, I could start healing fully in about 2-3 months. I realized that there was a very big difference, about the way I was feeling in that time. I realized there was a lot of big changes that happened in about 2-3 months when I was away from the narcissist. And that's when I recognized that actually the reason why I used to be feeling a certain way was because I was still around a very dark energy. Ladies and gentlemen, a narcissist has got a very dark energy around them. That energy will not allow you to heal. It does not matter who you are. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not matter what you do. It does not matter how much you fight. It does not matter the struggle. The narcissist has got a very dark energy around them. That energy is not going to allow you in any way whatsoever to heal. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been the black sheep of my family as far as I can remember, okay? Do you really believe that I'll be here guiding you if I was still involved with the toxic family unit? I want to ask yourself that question. You really believe that I'll be here helping you when I was still involved and getting involved with the toxic family unit? I had to get myself out of that energy first, so that now I can get clarity of where it is I wanted to go. So it does not matter what direction you want to take. You want to heal, you want to start up a new business, you want to take a different direction, you want to grow, you want to evolve. There is something what they call energy. When the energy is too dark, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot start even the healing process. So first of all is for you to get out. And there's something else I want to tell you before I finish this video. You are going to start healing alone. Ladies and gentlemen, take it from me. I've already done it. I cannot tell you a lie. I will not tell you a lie. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to heal alone. There will be help, of course. There will be guidance. There will be, people to come around and guide you. If you're a person who cannot heal alone, maybe sometime you're visiting a therapist or whatever. But they will only tell you what to do. You are the one who's going to put in the work, 100%. Okay, so let's say 90% of the work is going to be done by you. The 10% is going to be guidance from the therapists, from the doctors, from the coaches, from the people like us, whatever, reading books or whatever online. The 90% is going to be done by you. So you are going to put in the work to heal. And you're going to heal alone. So do not try to be healing and then you're thinking that, I want to move away from my family with my sister, I want to move away from my family with my brother. I want to move away from my family with this one. You have first of all got to remove yourself first. Now when you get to a better place in life, you can always come back and pick up the people that you want to take with you on that journey. But you're not going to move unless you're a family and you're moving with your children away. That is understandable. But if you're thinking about, I'm going to move with my boyfriend, I'm going to get away with my husband, I'm going to get away with my wife, because, those kind of stuff, you are going to get yourself out first alone. When you get on the other side, you've done some work. Now you're going to be able to come back and pick up the people that you've left behind so that now they can come and join you, and now you can guide them on the next steps they need to take. Healing, ladies and gentlemen, requires you to say to some people to get the F out of your life. There will be consequences, I know. Okay, financial consequences, emotional consequences, sometimes even legal consequences. It depends on what situation you guys have been involved with for a certain period of time. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen, when you're being abused, you're a slave. And your master is not willing to open the doors and let you out of that place for free. Can I repeat this for you one more time? You are a slave when you're being abused, when you're under abuse. Your master, who is responsible for that abuse, they're not going to wake up and open for you the door so that you can walk out and be free. Now they will not have any victim behind, okay? So they were going to always try to keep you trapped. So sometimes what I'm trying to say here is you have got to break out of that slavery mindset and break out of that cage. You have got to break out of that place that you are forcefully. You're not going to agree with your abusers that, tomorrow I'm going to pack my bags and I'll be leaving. Or tomorrow I'm going to pack my belongings and I'll be out of here. I'm going to go to this direction. I'm going to go there. You cannot discuss your departure from the narcissist with them. You are going to break out of that relationship. It's the reason why they call this channel Breaking Empaths Free. Okay? You are going to break out of that relationship entanglement. You're not going to walk out. You're going to break out. You understand? So when you break out now, you allow yourself to reflect on life and see all the things that have been going on. Because when you are in there, you will not have a clear mind of understanding what has always been going wrong in your life. So you're going to, first of all, break out of that situation. Get out yourself to freedom. It may be shaky a little bit. You may struggle a little bit with finances. We have all struggled. Emotionally, it will be difficult, okay? And when you're getting away, get as far away as you can. Because when those people know where you have gone, those masters are going to come back and look for you, okay? So for the most of you guys who have been asking me about this healing process, how do I start, where can I do with this and this, the very beginning, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to make a decision to get some people the F out of your life. And that is what is going to help you to start your healing journey, okay? So let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. You guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.